Hi, my name is Sean McGee and I'm back with part 2 of our little information blog on stress and how perhaps we can better manage it. Today I want to just explain briefly exactly what stress is. Stress is a result of something triggering our ancient fight or flight mechanism. This mechanism is what ensured the survival of the human race when faced with danger. And it obviously was very important to our ancestors because real physical danger was part and parcel of everyday life. So what happened is, when you perceive something that you consider to be dangerous, a message is sent instantaneously via a little part of the brain called the amygdala, and from there the message sends chemicals, powerful stress hormones into your bloodstream that create an immediate impact, preparing you to either run away from danger or to face up and fight it. So these chemicals, they elevate your blood pressure, your heart rate quickens, your breathing increases, your rate of respiration. You get a blast or a flood of rich sugars and fats into your bloodstream to provide you with energy. Now the net effect of all of this is to either fight, run away and hopefully survive for another day. Now unfortunately, although we have very, very few real physical dangers in the modern world, we still trigger the flight or fight response when we get caught up in what might be called modern day stresses. So, when we see the bills on the kitchen table, we get stressed. When we're under pressure at work, we get the same response. So, it's a question of perception. On very few occasions will modern man or woman need to run away from an angry bear. But unfortunately, stresses at work, stresses in relationship, stresses in life in general seem to have the same effect. Now, you can sort of figure out, if my system is continually in a state of elevated arousal, if my blood is constantly carousing with sugars and fats that I'm not necessarily going to use, then it's a recipe for poor health if this happens on a long-term basis. So stress is effectively the triggering, very often in inappropriate circumstances, of the ancient flight or fight mechanism. Now, we'll talk more about what we can do about that later on. Thanks for now.